चलो प्रारंभ करने को तैयार. Good morning everyone. Online, audible, visible. And I think the app is also posted, so link say join. Chalo, ready? We start with current affairs and then go on to a little bit of static as well. But before I even start, current affairs में क्या हुआ, क्या पढ़ा इस हफ्ते? वैसे तो the earth also went rotated around its own axis every 24 hours. So saying Trump and tariff is in news is boring.
अरे अभी 2-3 दिन से दिख नहीं रहा है.
2-3 महीने से दिख रहा है.
ना नहीं दिख रहा है.
कौन?
कल परसों.
हाँ वो कॉन्स्पिरेसी थियरी भी देख चुका हूँ. But other than that, ये शुभ शुभ बोल यार. Tell me something else. ये स्क्रीन पे नहीं देखना है. स्क्रीन पे अभी कुछ आया नहीं है. न्यूज में क्या है? हैं जनता जनार्दन.
28 से अहमदाबाद बॉम्बे का बुलेट ट्रेन.
28th of
अरे 28 ईयर
2028. 28th से 28th when you say it refers to a date. 2028 साल. अभी तो बहुत टाइम है. There's many a twixt between the cup and lip.
प्राइस भी आया 3000 का टिकट होगा.
For Ahmedabad Mumbai बुलेट ट्रेन कितने घंटे में?
2.5
तो प्लेन से तो सस्ता ही है. और यहाँ से एयरपोर्ट जाओ, चेक इन करो, ऊपर जाओ, नीचे जाओ, टाइम तो उतना ही लेने वाला है. सो माइट एज वेल गो बाय बुलेट ट्रेन. मे बी वर्थ इट. फिर दैट्स इट. चलो फिर लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द क्वेश्चंस. See how many we actually managed to answer. Which city hosted the global spiritual conclave aimed at boosting spiritual tourism? I don't know how many people are into spiritual tourism and stuff. GST rates, minimum amount of test per day, by 1 or 2 per week, बहुत है. Per day तो कभी भी नहीं, but analysis. I will talk about that in detail in the class today because I already had a talk in the morning, so I guess I should talk to everybody also. I'll do that. Okay. हाँ? उज्जैन कहाँ पे आया? Anybody? Geography? मध्य प्रदेश. उज्जैन नाम सुना है? What is Ujjain famous for? हाँ? महाकाल मंदिर, राजा विक्रमादित्य. It is one of the old heritage ancient cities of India. चलो, let's move ahead then. Just a second. Urgent है? क्लास में हूँ. Regarding? हाँ. WhatsApp, just WhatsApp me ना. I'll take it. हाँ. हाँ जी. Moving on to the next one then. Which country partnered with the United States to launch the largest ever Super Garuda Shield exercise in 2021? You know what is Garud?
Yeah.
What?
It was a bird. The bird, yeah.
It's an eagle in Indian mythology. Hindu mythology, I should say, not Indian. So which country partnered? I'm sure people will get this wrong. Yeah, not India, but Indonesia. Because Indonesia's airlines is also called the Garuda Airlines. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Which country has set a target of attracting 1 million Indian tourists annually by enhancing connectivity and promoting luxury travel. Luxury travel क्या होता है? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं तो जाने नहीं वाला हूँ किधर भी. हैं?
जाना चाहिए.
क्यों?
मजा आएगा.
Travel is fun.
मोदी साहब ने कहा है मेक इन इंडिया. मैं बोलता हूँ ट्रैवल इन इंडिया.
एयरलाइन भी है अच्छी.
दिस इज ओमान. हाँ?
ओमान में उसकी ऐसी लग्जरी ट्रैवल है.
अब मेरे को क्या पता लग्जरी ट्रैवल क्या होता है. अपने लिए तो सेकंड क्लास एसी इन सेकंड एसी इन ट्रेन्स इज लग्जरी ट्रैवल. थर्ड एसी एक्चुअली इज लग्जरी ट्रैवल. जनरल कंपार्टमेंट इज रेगुलर. ट्रैवल किया है कभी जनरल कंपार्टमेंट ऑफ ट्रेन्स में? ट्रेन में ट्रैवल किया है? वो पहले पूछ लेना चाहिए. लाइफ में कहाँ से कहाँ तक? यहाँ से बड़ौदा तक. विच ट्रेन? ओहो.
नहीं, इन 4 बार इंटरव्यू गई.
सो ओवरनाइट ट्रैवल किया है कभी? बाय जनरल कंपार्टमेंट? बाय अनरिजर्व्ड कंपार्टमेंट? ऐसे देख रही है जैसे कि किडनी मांग लिया हो मैंने. जैसे गरीबों की बातें हम लोग नहीं खर्चे. हम लोग तो जब अगर कुछ ना मिले तो हम लोग सिर्फ इकोनॉमी में ट्रैवल करेंगे. बिजनेस फ्लाइट इज द ओनली थिंग. इकोनॉमी फ्लाइट इज जब हमारे पास पैसे नहीं हो. Travel in unreserved compartment of trains. You'll get to feel and smell the true India. Which state government is set to launch no helmet, no fuel road safety campaign from September 1st? गोवा में हेलमेट नहीं है तो फ्यूल नहीं है ऐसा? अरे वाह यार. मैं प्लान कर रहा हूँ जाने की तो, लेकिन मैं तो कभी नहीं पहनता हेलमेट.
सर मेरे को एक बात समझ नहीं आती.
हाँ.
ये स्कूटर वाले जो भी एक्टिवा चलाते हैं उनको हेलमेट पहनना कंपलसरी है, पर साइकिल वाले को क्यों नहीं?
गुड क्वेश्चन. लेकिन मेरे को क्यों हेलमेट पहनना कंपलसरी होना चाहिए? हाँ? टेक्निकली यू आर सपोज टू. प्रैक्टिकली कोई करता नहीं है.
और पुलिस वाला भी नहीं रोकेगा?
तो नहीं रोकेंगे. बट
लॉजिक क्या है?
मेरे को नहीं पता. एनीवे दिस इज उत्तर प्रदेश नॉट गोवा. गोवा नहीं है, बच गया. बट कार चलाते वक्त हेलमेट क्यों पहनूंगा मैं? नो आइडिया. हैं?
मेरे डैड हेलमेट पहने थे एक बार
हैं?
एज अ जोक. कि हम लोगों को ऐसे रोड पर परेशान कर रहे थे, हेलमेट पहन के बोल रहे थे. आई वाज बिट ऑफ इट.
ग्रेट. तो यूपी अगर जाएंगे तो हेलमेट पहनेंगे. आई होप दे मेंशन टू व्हीलर के लिए, नॉट एनी व्हीकल. Who clinched the gold medal in the women's 48 kg category at Commonwealth weightlifting championship in Ahmedabad? हाँ. अबे women's 48 किलो कैटेगरी है.
सर 50 क्यों नहीं 48 क्यों?
Because they are literally थोड़े थोड़े डिफरेंस पे वेट्स होते हैं. ऐसा क्या था 50 के बाद 60 डायरेक्ट. इमेजिन अ 51 kg fighting with a 60 kg. हाँ.
दो दो का कौन रखता है?
Apparently Commonwealth weightlifting वाले रखते हैं. Anyway, this was मीराबाई चाणू का नाम तो सुना ही होगा. वेटरन स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन ऑफ इंडिया. कर्णम मल्लेश्वरी. In fact, all of them except the first one, Mirabai Chanu, Karnam Malleshwari, and Kunjarani Devi, are all veterans in this sport. Okay. Nice. क्या एक भी नहीं है? एक भी नहीं था सही.
कुछ मालूम ही नहीं था इसका.
In which country did the Indian women shooters sweep the 25-meter pistol junior individual medals at the Asian Shooting Championship? अब ये मत पूछना सर 25 मीटर पे क्यों होता है. अब है तो है. कजाकिस्तान. क्या पहला तुक्का सही पड़ा? कंग्रेचुलेशंस. मिठाई बांटो. प्रोबेबिलिटी तो सबके 25% है. अनलेस यू नो दिस.
मालूम है साउथ कोरिया नहीं होगा इसलिए 1/3 का कैलकुलेशन.
Which state's High Court became the first in India to publish guidelines on the use of artificial intelligence in district judiciary? ना सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स अभी कॉपी मारेंगे, इवन जुडिशरी में भी ये चैट जीपीटी जेमिनी यूज होगा. Though I doubt they will be using the free versions of AIs.
गुजरात तो नहीं 100%.
केरला. क्यों गुजरात नहीं?
लगता है इतना एआई यूज होता भी है.
हाँ
compared to बाकी states.
तू बहुत अंडर एस्टिमेट करता है गुजरात की जुडिशरी को. I mean, it seems to be literally a case. Literally seems like घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर. Very bad, very bad, very bad. Which organization successfully tested the maiden integrated air defense weapon system of the Odisha coast? इसमें एजुकेटेड गेस कर सकते हैं. Prithvi, I don't know about the 20% tax hike. You'll have to check the official notification somewhere for that. Okay, this was what DRDO, right? ISRO is space. DRDO is the defense research.
HAR कौन सा?
Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. In which state did the CISF launch its first all-women commando unit? CISF क्या है?
Security force.
हाँ, Central Industrial Security Force. I think. So which state all-women commando unit?
UP or MP.
This was MP, Madhya Pradesh. गुजरात पे तो किसी को भरोसा नहीं है कि गुजरात में ऐसा कुछ होगा. Terrible. Okay. Which state emerged as the overall champion in the first Khelo India Water Sports Festival held at Dal Lake in Srinagar? I think there was a news snippet about some young boy who used to row shikaras winning one of the medals.
ऐसे करता है.
Not aura farming. This is literally using your skills to win at a sport. And that aura farming wala thing was not even in India.
It's Indonesia, no? Indonesia.
Not even India.
Either Vietnam or
So surprising, it was a person from Madhya Pradesh, the one place which is not near a sea. Okay, all of them have sea coasts. But then you don't need just seas or oceans, right? नदी तालाब में भी कर सकते हैं. हाँ जी. To which country has India temporarily suspended its international postal services starting August 25, 2025?
पाकिस्तान को भी किया है.
क्या?
या पहले से postal service.
Worth asking question. And this is obviously US. You know why, right?
उनका below $800 का वो जो था.
Tariffs for anything below above 800 tariffs pay करना है. तो even it becomes very difficult for small exporters to keep sending.
There's no $800 का rule.
त्रासदी है.
issue कर दिया कि बहुत हो गया.
Makes no sense, but ठीक है. Mansa Devi Temple located in which city of Uttarakhand? Mansa Devi Temple.
complete guess.
Okay. Equal distribution to everything. It's in Haridwar. What does the word Haridwar mean?
द्वार
Gate
मतलब
Gate
door.
which leads to God.
Hari means
God.
God,
God.
not green.
Tanker driver?
Stuff.
Oops.
Must hurry.
Which country has become the first European Union country to ban all weapons trade with Israel?
Yes.
A lot of international conflicts happening currently.
Estonia. Feeling all.
Slovenia.
No, I think it's Slovenia. Yep. Although how much it would impact, I don't know. Which port has become the first Indian port to produce green hydrogen? Now, green hydrogen does not mean it's green in color because hydrogen is colorless. What do you mean by green hydrogen?
Fully renewable.
You know, you produce using renewable energy, minimum pollution and stuff. So I think this is the fourth one, Vio Chidambaram. Yep, it's a Vio Chidambaram port. Again, equal number of guesses. Which state government has launched India's first drone-based artificial rain trial? I think we did this last week or so. Because then I remember as an offshoot asking, do you know what is artificial rain?
No. You need to do this.
Right?
Rajasthan.
Yeah, that would be a good guess. Because
Like
Haryana?
Punjab.
Why?
I don't know. Vibe आ रही थी.
No, but Punjab wouldn't have much of a problem with water considering Punjab. They have adequate river water, right? Gujarat, sea coast, Haryana, I mean, close to Punjab. Literally, पानी की जरूरत कहाँ पे पड़ेगी? As an intelligent guess, Rajasthan could be a good guess for this.
क्या? मुझे क्या आ गया 3 लोग का बदलो.
Okay. Operation Falcon was launched by which state government to protect the one-horned rhino from poachers? इसमें तो educated guess भी नहीं है तो literally you can work out the answer.
हाँ आपने बोला था last time. कुछ तो बात हुई थी इसके बारे में.
Yep. When we're talking about state parks, sanctuaries, Kaziranga. Kaziranga अगर पता हो
ये
तो.
वाला किया था.
हमने डिस्कस किया था.
ना काजीरंगा.
Kaziranga Park की बात हुई थी. That is famous for the one-horned rhino. You know why one-horned rhinos are poached?
उनका बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होता है ना वो.
क्यों? The horn, they are of course hunted for the horn, but why the horn? Horn का क्या होता है?
वो बेचते हैं.
क्यों? हाँ? It is supposed to be an aphrodisiac.
मेरा शोपीस ही होता.
Showpiece तो ठीक है, but more than that, you know, understand what is an aphrodisiac? She knows. बोलो.
It's I don't exactly know.
You know, but you're too coy to.
No, but I don't know the exact meaning. I've heard it in context.
In what context?
It's
It's supposed to increase your dash power. Bang bang power. अब ये सोच रहे कहाँ से सोर्स कर पाऊंगा फ्यूचर में. Anyway, what is the name of the mission launched to build India's multi-layered integrated air and missile defense shield? This name has been used so many times in different news in the past 1 week. Starting from Operation Sindoor के time से. Kavach literally means shield, but that's not the name. So this is Sudarshan, literally nobody marked Kavach. Nice. This is Sudarshan Chakra. You know what is the Sudarshan? What is the reference here? What is Sudarshan Chakra?
Different मतलब रक्षा.
Where does the name come from?
The weapon of Vishnu.
Yep. Vishnu and Krishna. I mean, basically Avatar. So the disc which he has on the finger, that's the Sudarshan Chakra. You know the names of weapons of gods? Like what is Indra's weapon? You know who Indra is?
Vajra.
The Vajra. What is Arjun's weapon? Okay, name of the mobile application recently launched by Delhi government to register public grievances. Delhi Mitra. Integrated air defense weapon systems has been developed under which mission? I mean, we literally did this 2 questions back.
त्रिशूल क्या होता है?
Trishul क्या होता है?
वो ट्राइडेंट.
It's a trident. National Space Day is celebrated on 23rd of August to celebrate or commemorate what? So National Space Day is a very recent thing. The soft landing of Pragyan rover on moon. So very recent. Okay. Which country has passed a law banning mobile phones in school classrooms starting March 2026? Oh, I love this country. Just for this rule.
बहुत है.
Hmm? It's high time India started following the same.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया कितना है न्यूज़ में कि इंस्टाग्राम भी बैन कर रहे हैं.
For 13.
हाँ.
Children under 13.
Yay!
Yeah?
Yeah. अभी
So this is South Korea.
recently पढ़ा था मैंने.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया का भी था.
मम्मा ने कुछ भेजा था.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने तो बहुत पहले ही कर दिया होगा. ये तो 2026 हो गया. got approx what 6 months left. जितना करना हो कर लो अभी. फिर साउथ कोरिया में students can't do this. Okay. The territory of Porus, this is history, who offered strong resistance to Alexander, was situated between which rivers? Here is a clue. The rivers are in the north.
Wow. Very
नाम सुना है पोरस का?
हाँ
ज्योग्राफी में आता है पोरस रॉक.
सीरियल भी आती थी.
सीरियल का पता नहीं. So this was the Jhelum and Chenab. There's an old song. सिकंदर ने पोरस से की थी लड़ाई, तो मैं क्या करूं, तो मैं क्या करूं.
वो नहीं सुना.
नहीं सुना है?
पोरस का नाम बाद में चंद्रगुप्त ऐसा कुछ
तो
हो
वो
गया.
सुना है जो हमारा बंदा जो जीता सिकंदर.
So Sikandar is the Indianized version of the name Alexander. Tripitakas are sacred books of which religion?
जैन वगैरह.
भक्त क्यों करेंगे तुझे?
So these are the Buddhists. Any Jains here? Up. The Treaty of Srirangapatnam was between Tipu Sultan and which Britisher? You know Tipu Sultan? What was he known as?
Was a great warrior for his village.
Village? Village? Village?
It's my kingdom.
नाम में ही सुल्तान है. He was called the Tiger of Mysore.
Tiger Myself.
Oh, literally the right one got 0 votes. Okay. Todarmal was associated with what? He was one of the Navratnas in Akbar's court. Raja Todarmal.
Music.
Music was Tansen. So Raja Todarmal was finance.
वो ऐसे गाते तो बारिश होती है ना.
The Rag Megh Malhar. Okay. The lion pillar at Sarnath is associated with which emperor, I believe? Yep. But what is the significance of the lion pillar at Sarnath?
वो 3 हेडर वाला कुछ ऐसे 3
चार होते हैं ना, चार है.
अरे बहुत शुभ
हमारे coin पे भी है ना.
It is the national emblem of India.
Yeah.
The
वो तो
symbol
नहीं, but-
itself is the national emblem. And we also get the Ashok Chakra from that. So literally it's the Ashok thing. Ha, everybody got it. So nice. किसी को पाकिस्तान नहीं भेजना पड़ेगा. The term Yavanapriya mentioned in ancient Sanskrit texts refers to what? So Yavan refers to Greeks. So Yavanapriya, loved by the Greeks, a favorite of the Greeks. Yep, it is pepper. The spice. Court damsels किया होएगा, guaranteed.
मेरा तो आइवरी लगा क्योंकि ग्रीक में होता है ना ऐसे सब चीज का मेटल्स और सबके कलेक्ट करते हैं. बोला वो ये आइवरी भी कलेक्ट करते हैं.
Pepper was the biggest thing traded. In,
पेपर ऐसा क्या है पेपर?
whoa, there is an entire exchange for pepper. Pepper trading was the biggest reason why most of the people came to India. Southern coast में. Seriously? Why did most of the things like the Dutch, the French, the British, the Portuguese? ये अंग्रेज की औलाद. Not मिर्ची, मरी, black pepper. ये भगवान. यो है. Peppers, red peppers, bell pepper.
वो सब मैं नहीं खाता.
Not mirchi, mari, black pepper. How many types of peppers are there? How many types of peppers are there?
ग्रीन.
Yes.
और वो काला.
Black and
Black.
there's one
वो
more.
बेल बोले ना.
That's
That's capsicum.
तो बेल पेपर
Is a fruit. I'm talking about mari. So that from the same thing you get three: black, green, and white pepper.
सारे कलर में.
So its freshest form is green.
but is it also red pepper?
Then when it is dried and other things you get red pepper. तो लाल मिर्ची की बात कर रही है. Capsicum का भाई. Chilies. India में we don't call them peppers. We call them chili or capsicum.
मैं तो काली मिर्च.
Shimla mirchi. Kali mirch is
The
pepper, black pepper. The spice.
और नमक और एप्पल blessed.
Buddha belonged to which republic? What was Lord Buddha's birth name?
सिद्धार्थ.
Siddharth.
Yes.
Huh?
तुम क्या लिखा है?
None of them.
So the Shakya, Lichavi, Malla, or none of the above? So if you know the other name for Lord Buddha, you would automatically know this because Buddha was also called Shakya Muni.
Literally like तुमका मारना है, गुड़ डालना.
So the two principal monuments of Alauddin Khilji's reign, the Jama at Kana Masjid and Alai Darwaja, where are they located?
दिल्ली.
Nope, it is Delhi. The Jama Masjid is literally opposite to the Red Fort. Okay, the Vedic deity Indra was the god of what? So so he's the equivalent of Thor,
What?
Indian.
thunder. His weapon is,
Vajra.
which is made out of
घोड़ा.
Bone.
of
Bone of elephant.
no, elephant to is Airavat.
And
No, this is the name of the person of whose bones Vajra is made is a famous location in Ahmedabad. Sindhu Bhavan कहाँ से आया?
Famous location.
So Rishi Dadhichi is the one who gave his bones to create the thunderbolt Vajra. You know the bridges across the river Sabarmati? Can you name them?
yeah,
Jawaharlal
one is
Nehru
Rishi
Bridge.
Dadhichi.
So the one near RTO is the Dadichi Pull.
Alright, now I remember.
That's the Dadichi Bridge.
If you go on under the riverfront, you see that.
Dadichi Bridge. So Dadichi comes from the name of Rishi Dadichi, whose bones were donated to make the weapon of Indra in mythology.
We all are also considered the child of that Saptamuni only.
Hmm?
We all are also considered the children of that sages only. Who have
Everybody is considered. That's where you get your gotras and other things from. Everybody is considered to be the children of one or the other gotra. Okay. जैसे फैल फूल के तो ऐसा बैठा है जैसे अभी पिकनिक चल रही हो यहाँ पे. तो चड्डियों में आते हैं लोग, बेशरम बेहया. ऐसे भी नहीं है कि ऐसे टांगे दिखाने थोड़ा वैक्स वैक्स कर लें. ऐसी गंदी टांगे किसी को देखने की इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. Okay, when it is noon IST at Allahabad, the time at Greenwich, London will be what? This is easy.
अरे shit नहीं हो रहा है. मेरे को लगा 6:30.
5:30. That's why Indian time is always plus 5:30. We are 5.5 hours again ahead of Greenwich Mean Time, which is the international zero. So you just subtract 5:30 from Indian time, you get the Greenwich Mean Time, which I used to pronounce as Greenwich.
वही तो है.
No, it's Greenwich. Britishers को भी French की आदत लग गई है, pronouncing things the way are not written. Which country has the longest coastline?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया. नहीं.
पता है. इसकी आदत है ड्रॉप आंसर बोलने की.
Very good.
अगली बार सही आंसर होंगे सबको लगेगा गलत है. इतनी है.
So this is Canada, United States of Punjab.
नहीं कोई सही मिला. पंजाब.
You don't know? Half the population can half नहीं. Majority of population
अच्छा
Canada is
हाँ.
Punjabis.
लोग पंजाबी लोग सोच.
Which of the following important rivers does not originate from the Western Ghats? If you know the location of these rivers, you can guess. I mean, if you know, you don't have to guess then. Do you have that in geography map drawing? You have to draw the rivers. So the Mahanadi is Odisha on east. Oldest oil refinery in India. Option नहीं है.
बड़ौदा वाला.
Koili refinery. I used to live near there. The smell in the evening was terrible.
नहीं मतलब उसका smell.
It's not a smell of petrol or diesel. So very, very typical chemical smell.
Big boy.
Dick Boy in Assam. And that's literally the story. I mean, I don't know how true it is, but when Britishers or somebody first struck oil there, they used to tell the laborers, dig boy, dig. And from there came the name Dick Boy. Now, I don't know how true the story is, but it's a very popular story. The only state in India that produces saffron. One, you know what is saffron? Where does it come from?
मम्मी अभी जस्ट मम्मी तुम्हें कॉल पे सुन रहा.
Huh?
मम्मी एक जगह गई थी उधर से ऐसे डब्बा भर के दी थी.
कितना बड़ा डब्बा भर के? भाई तुम लोग इलॉन मस्क से ज्यादा अमीर हो क्या?
अरे नहीं वो
इतना बड़ा डब्बा हाथ तो ऐसे फैला के बता. यू नो व्हाट इज द प्राइस ऑफ सैफरन? और उसके डब्बे कितने बड़े होते हैं? और तेरी मम्मी को इतना बड़ा डब्बा किसी ने ओरिजिनल केसर दे दिया है. इतना बड़ा डब्बा अगर किसी ने केसर का दे दिया है, मेरे को भाई मुट्ठी भर दे दे, करोड़पति बन जाऊंगा मैं. It is available in terms of milligrams. इतना छोटा contact lens के अगर केस देखो उतना छोटा होता है. And it contains like 10 or 12 strands.
It's very expensive.
पाउडर नहीं होता थोड़ा.
नहीं.
So
केसर का flower होता
केसर
है.
flowers they have, you take the stigma, the बीच में जो नहीं होते 2-3 डंडे, वो करते हैं. And this thing is expensive as hell.
2-3 से ज़्यादा यूज़ भी नहीं कर सकते.
एक तो बहुत हो गया, अच्छे से घोलो. इट्स वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग इन बोथ कलर एंड फ्लेवर. इतना बड़ा डब्बा, माँ चीज. यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे, तू पढ़ाई क्यों कर रहा है? बेच बाज के ऑलरेडी तू बिलियन पति होगा. अगर इतना बड़ा डब्बा केसर, और इतना बड़ा केसर को गिफ्ट में दे रहा है तेरे को.
उसको gift में तो देते हैं.
इतना बड़ा डब्बा
ना वो तो
इतना भी
सबको
बड़ी
देने के
इतने
लिए.
डब्बे तो जाते हैं.
केसर के.
हाँ.
मेरे को भी दे दो यार, दिवाली में उसका आधा साइज भी दे दो तो अमीर बन जाऊं मैं। इतना बड़ा डब्बा केसर का कौन देता है? इतना बड़ा डब्बा कोई नहीं देता है, डिब्बियां होती है, इतने बड़े डब्बे नहीं होते हैं केसर के। इट्स एक्सपेंसिव एज हेल। नोबडी गिव, मेरी माँ मेरे को ना देवे इतना, जितना भी चाहे मैं प्यारा दुलारा क्यों ना हूं।
चाचा ने दिया था इतने छोटे डब्बे, पर वो पापा तो बड़े में दिया था।
मेरे को भी एक आध दे दो यार, ये गरीबी में इतना बड़ा, हाथ 1 फुट लंबा डब्बा बता रहे हैं मेरे को, माँ चीज। Okay. Which drink or what drink was invented by Charles Leaper Grigg in 1929? And no, it's not an alcoholic drink. पता ही था बोलेगा, वोडका, विस्की, बियर, रम,
वो सब पहले,
लॉन्ग आइलैंड आइस टी।
वो सब पहले हुआ। आप क्या पीते हो सर?
हैं?
आपका क्या फेवरेट है?
क्या?
ड्रिंक?
मी? I love apple milkshake. पिया है कभी? ट्राई करना। It sounds weird but pineapple milkshake पिया है?
नहीं पीना
गुआवा
चाहिए।
मिल्कशेक पिया है?
Sounds weird but tastes
नहीं
good.
पीना चाहिए।
क्यों भाई?
मिल्क और खट्टी चीज साथ में नहीं खानी।
मैंने मैंगो जूस पिया सर, आपने वो पिया कभी?
कुछ भी
कड़ी
नहीं
कड़ी
सर।
कड़ी खाते हैं भर भर के?
कढ़ी में कहाँ दूध आता है?
दही क्या होता है?
पर वो तो बाहर से प्रोसेस किया होता है ना।
हाँ तो इसको भी बाहर से प्रोसेस करते हैं, फिर मेरे पेट में जाके भी प्रोसेस हो ही जाता है।
मैंगो जूस पिया?
हाँ तो ठीक है यार, अगर पाइनएप्पल मिल्कशेक में अगर तकलीफ होती होगी तो थोड़ा व्हाइट रम मिला देने का, पीना कोलाड बना के पी जाने का, त्रास नहीं है लाइफ में। हाँ क्या पूछा?
आपने कभी मैंगो जूस पिया?
आमरस नहीं, मैंगो जूस।
हेलो।
पानी ज्यादा डाल।
स्लाइस और वो सब, स्लाइस फ्रूटी माजा,
नहीं, प्रॉपर ऑथेंटिक मैंगो जूस।
वो क्या होता है?
अरे वो मैंगो का ऐसे पूरा बहुत निचोड़ देते उसका जूस बन जाता है। आमरस नहीं, प्रॉपर जूस बन जाता है। जैसे ऑरेंज का जूस।
तो यू हैव टू मिक्स समथिंग इन इट टू मेक इट थिन, अदरवाइज इट इज आमरस।
एकदम निचोड़ दो फिर जूस बन जाता है।
तो उसको आमरस ही बोलते हैं।
आमरस में थोड़ा वो
पतला।
हाँ पतला
पानी डाल देते हैं उसमें।
एक आम आते हैं इतने छोटे से, देसी आम बोलते हैं, उसका ऐसा जूस निकलता है।
हाँ तो टाइप जो भी उसको आमरस ही बोलते हैं। या तो किसी ने तेरे को कुछ पिला दिया उल्टा सीधा कि मैंगो जूस है, रस नहीं है। रस बाय द वे लिटरली इज द ट्रांसलेशन फॉर द वर्ड जूस। सारे अंग्रेज पैदा हुए हैं यहाँ पे। हाँ जी। What is Charles Babbage remembered? 1792 to 1871. Whoa. Over 150 years back.
कंप्यूटर नहीं होते, फोन नहीं होते थे, रेडियो और टेलीस्कोप होता। रेडियो
क्या नहीं सकता है?
है?
So Charles Babbage is called the father of computers.
टाइम पे होते थे
वो
कंप्यूटर।
एनिग्मा मूवी इसके ऊपर ही है ना?
नहीं. Enigma is Alan Turing.
अच्छा हाँ।
Enigma is Alan Turing.
सर कंप्यूटर कैसे हो सकता है?
You are thinking of computers in terms of modern laptops and things. The earliest known computer was the abacus. Computers need not be electronic or electrical, they can be mechanical. जब से चार्ल्स बैबेज ने इन्वेंट किया है 1792 के कुछ देर बाद से और 1871 के पहले से।
20 साल।
Who was the first programmer? Which person is known as the first programmer ever?
ना यही चार्ल्स ही था कोई।
It was a female by the name of Ada Lovelace. A female is known as the first programmer ever.
सुना है ना?
Who synthesized the first wholly artificial gene? Genetics.
हरगोबिंद खुराना। वाटसन एंड क्रिक।
क्या यूज किया था?
वो वही निकली है।
So Dr. Hargobind Khurana is not an Indian. He is a person of Indian origin, but not a citizen of India, and he won the Nobel Prize for it. Watson and Crick were the first who proposed the model of the DNA. Benjamin Franklin पता है, and J.J. Thomson is associated more with physics and chemistry. Thomson's model, atomic model, पढ़ा हो तो.
बड़ा।
Who invented dynamite?
तो अपना स्मूया ही ना।
नहीं हमने ये डिस्कस भी किया क्लास में multiple times and that's how he created
वो नहीं था ओपनहाइमर
He's the father of the atomic bomb. He didn't create it. As in, he was the lead scientist in the creation of the atomic bomb.
he created the Nobel Prize after creating dynamite.
Yep. Alfred Nobel. Who created cornflakes?
क्यों इंडियन से पूछेंगे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कौन बनाया केलॉग क्या है कोई तो
So it was Kellogg's. Literally, the brand comes after the name of the creator of the cornflake. Quaker is more famous for oats, not cornflakes. Kellogg's is the name associated with cornflakes.
आर्चर क्या है
बंदे का नाम है. Who composed the famous song सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हम बुलबुलें हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा. You can actually intelligently guess this one.
Yeah, I mean I don't know intelligently. I know.
जयदेव
No,
Iqbal.
it's Muhammad Iqbal. Look at the words jahan, gulsita. These are not Hindi words, these are Urdu words. Sare jahan se acha. Jahan is not a Hindi word, it's an Urdu word. So the chances of it being a Muslim person is very high. So Muhammad Iqbal wrote Sare jahan se acha. Kal Chakra ceremony is associated with which religion? Have you ever heard of the Kal Chakra ceremony? No.
Once again.
सिख
That is Amrit Chakna. What you're thinking of Sikhism. Sikhism में जो proper pug and other things होते हैं उसको अमृत चखना बोलते हैं. Kal Chakra is associated with Buddhism. You know, okay, now that you haven't heard of it, in the Kal Chakra ceremony, they spend days creating an elaborate rangoli. Think like a rangoli, it's called the Kal Chakra, which depicts time. It's a very, very long process. And you know what is the final step of the Kal Chakra rangoli making thing? They completely destroy it.
क्या मतलब है
Yes. So they take about 10 to 13 days to draw the entire thing among ceremonies, and as the last step, they completely erase it. It depicts the temporariness of life. So you take 10, 13 days to draw something, and last step is उड़ा दिया उसको. There is an entire documentary available on the Kal Chakra ceremony. I think Amazon Hotstar किसी पे है. It's a very, very long ceremony.
क्या मतलब है तो
तोड़ते नहीं, I mean erase करने में हाँ, but don't. The point is don't get attached to things. The entire point of the ceremony is that. Which of the following places is famous for chicken curry work? Yeah, I would expect ladies to know it. I would also expect men to know it. You better. पता होना चाहिए यार.
सिकंदराबाद
नहीं. It's Lucknow.
Lucknow kurte wo.
The typical Lucknow embroidery that you get on kurtas and stuff. Because chicken curry embroidery is not gender specific. Both men and women wear chicken curry work. Kathak is a classical dance of which region? So this is one of the very few which does not come from south.
Yeah.
This is North India, UP side.
यूपी सेंटर
Huh?
Only does not come from.
Most of them come from south. You also have Odisha. Huh?
यूपी सेंटर नहीं है.
Odisha, we have
Madhya Pradesh is practically the only. Madhya Pradesh Chhattisgarh center है. बाकी यूपी से ऊपर क्या आया फिर? यूपी के ऊपर तो फिर नेपाल वो सब आ गया यार. यूपी is North India.
हरियाणा,
यूपी सिक्किम is North East.
बिहार.
Bihar is North. UP, Bihar, they're all clubbed together. So if you know which region this is, you can reasonably guess. The dance encouraged and performed from the temple of Tanjore, also known as Tanjore,
कथकली किसका होता था?
Kerala. This is Bharatanatyam, Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu.
Both Kathak and, Kathakali is Kerala, Odishi is Orissa, Kathak is North, UP side. Okay. India was elected as a president of General Assembly of the United Nations in 53. Who occupied this office? I've mentioned this before. You've done this.
I remember.
विजय लक्ष्मी पंडित. फर्स्ट इन इंडिया वाले में सीरीज में किया था पूरा ये. Which organ of the United Nations has ceased to be operational? It no longer exists. So this is the trusteeship council.
सेक्रेटरीट क्या होता है?
Any MUNers in the house? You can explain what a secretariat is. Usually it's the administrative body. SARC was founded in, and I hope it is the place, not the year. Yep, place. Which place? New Delhi, India, Kathmandu, Nepal, Dhaka, Bangladesh, or Thimphu, Bhutan?
थिम्पू किसका है?
Bhutan.
और इसका क्या है? म्यांमार. कुछ weird सा.
Naypyidaw. It used to be Yangon. I think now it is Naypyidaw. Pyongyang is Korea.
सोल भी तो है.
South Korea and North Korea. What is the NAM summit anyway? What does NAM stand for? NAM?
Not aligned.
Non-aligned
Non-aligned
movement. When World War was fought, second one especially, Axis and Allies. So a group of countries did not align with anybody. That is the non-aligned movement. I mean, especially after the World War.
This one was Switzerland.
What?
No.
The starter of the non-aligned movement was India.
Was Switzerland?
हरारे कौन था?
Switzerland never participated in any war, but the non-aligned movement was headed by India.
ये हरारे क्या है?
Harare is a place, I think, in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. It's also their airport.
तेहरान is Iraq.
Tehran is Iran.
ईरान.
Cairo is Egypt. Jakarta is Indonesia.
इराक का क्या था? इराक.
Baghdad. You're talking about the capital city, right? Tehran is Iran. Which of the following is a military alliance? First of all, do we know the full form of all this?
EEC और NAFTA नहीं हो.
So what is NATO?
North
North
Atlantic
Atlantic
Treaty
Treaty
Organization.
Organization.
NAFTA
North American Free Trade
agreement.
Agreement.
EC,
नहीं हुआ.
the European Economic Council. And ASEAN,
Asian Southeast
Association of
countries.
Southeast Asian.
the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And SARC,
South American.
South Asian
South Asian.
Association of Regional Cooperation.
South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Which of the following metals remains in liquid for under normal conditions? For Q. Remains liquid under normal conditions. Bad Angrezi, bad Angrezi.
G.
Do we know the scientific symbol and chemical symbol and names? So liquid under normal conditions is mercury. Uranium is U. Zinc,
Zn.
radium,
Rn.
and mercury.
HG.
What does Hg stand for?
Haxium.
Or something.
It's hydrargyrum.
Greek that also.
Which of the following is an element? Ruby, sapphire, emerald, or diamond? ये तो डेफिनेटली आता है, बेसिक केमिस्ट्री है. Diamond, it's an allotropic form of carbon.
To graphite and diamond.
Classic example, soft and hard, बताने के लिए how same element just because of chemical structure can have different. Which of the following is not an isotope of hydrogen? First of all, do we know what are isotopes? What?
Or
Same mass, different or
Same.
same atomic number, different mass.
Top is same.
Yep.
bottom is different.
So, what is the difference in mass due to?
Right.
It's due to the number of neutrons. Protons, electrons will remain the same. Neutrons make the difference. Deuterium is basically an element on its own. Protium is regular, deuterium and tritium are the isotopic forms of.
ये तो हमारा lutetium, tritium, lithium.
Yttrium is basically an element. Amalgams are alloys which contain what? Again, chemical symbol for each.
oh shit.
क्या mention क्या लिखा?
How?
Zinc, amalgam, और ये सारे mercury के
Zinc galvanization में होता है.
amalgam पर mercury के
Amalgam mercury होती है.
हाँ
पता नहीं था.
What is lead known as? I mean, what is the symbol for lead?
P.
Standing for plumbum. And gold, Au, aurum. Ag, silver, argentum. Bell metal is an alloy of which? Yep, we are covering a lot of different zones. You know what is bell metal? As the name itself suggests.
Metal that is used to make a bell.
Yes. When you ring bells, they have a very typical sound. That is because of their chemical composition. That's called bell metal. So it's tin and copper.
Brass. Very brown color.
Moving on. Literature. Who wrote the book The Prince?
G.V. Shaw.
As in George Bernard Shaw.
शायद Machiavelli.
It's Machiavelli. And he's the author of The Prince. So,
Great guess.
never heard of Machiavelli?
I've heard of it, that's why I
So, have you heard of Kautilya or Chanakya, who wrote Arthashastra? So, Machiavelli is the equivalent of Kautilya, and The Prince is the equivalent of the Arthashastra. Machiavelli was considered one of the greatest strategists of Italy. Okay, crime and punishment. ये तो मैंने करवाया है.
कोई रशियन ही था याद है।
हाँ मेरे को लग नहीं रहा है मुझे।
व्लादिमीर होगा।
Vladimir Nabokov, yes, he's a novelist, but famous for something else. So, Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. What is Vladimir Nabokov's famous novel?
आप बताए तो थे।
100% बताया था.
बढ़िया नहीं।
It's also a term used to describe a young girl.
I remember the cover also it shown
Lolita.
Lolita.
And Herman Melville भी मैंने बताया होगा. A very famous brand comes from this book.
Hermes.
The book is Moby Dick or the White Whale. And the brand which comes from this is
Oh the ship.
खाने का brand.
वो ship वाला?
अच्छा।
name of the ship.
Ship Hershey's. No.
हाँ Hershey's.
नहीं. There was it said ship का नाम है वो same.
Yes.
Titanic.
Nope. Mermaid with two tails. The logo is a mermaid with two tails wearing a crown.
Starbucks.
Sardar Bucks.
Oh हाँ.
Starbucks. Starbucks was the name of the ship in Moby Dick written by Herman Melville. Who said, I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to death your right to say it?
Answer.
I think it's a third one.
Voltaire.
G.B. Shaw, playwright. Lenin, communism. Voltaire, French thinker. M.K. Gandhi, pata hai. So the person who said this was, of course, Voltaire. I may not agree with you, but I'll defend to death your right to say it.
इनका street चलता है। Takushi.
The Godfather. Any chance you have either read the book or seen the movies?
No. But we discussed this in class also. I remember this.
Please make sure before you join college you do either one of them. Either read the book or see the movie. ना कॉलेज में जाके लोग डिस्कस करेंगे, रेफरेंस करेंगे, पता भी नहीं चलेगा क्या चल रहा है, तो शर्म की बात है.
Tolkien's.
Dude, J.R.R. Tolkien's was Lord of the Rings.
Rings, yeah. I wanted to guess this also. I knew it said he.
Tolkien's is Lord of the Rings. Mario Puzo was the person who wrote The Godfather. The entire mafia things which you see, he started the genre. The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's also a movie now.
Infinity.
No, The Man Who Knew Infinity.
Homi Baba.
I don't know.
Homi Baba. Baba.
So Srinivasa Ramanujam. Homi Bhabha was one of the fathers of Indian atomic program. You also have the BARC, the Bhabha Atomic Research Center
Plane
in
crash
Trombay.
हुआ है।
That I'm not sure.
वो मूव लॉ वाला है ना यूरोप का।
21 की street कहाँ से आई?
21 की street
नहीं कभी.
में तो 4 की है।
Okay. Which of the following awards was conferred on Mrs. Kiran Bedi? You know who Kiran Bedi was? Was. I mean, she's alive, but no longer in that position. Who's Kiran Bedi? What is she famous for?
Female IPS officer.
Yep. First female IPS officer. Which award did she get? This was the award which even Arvind Kejriwal has won.
महाराष्ट्र होएगा।
हाँ.
रानी लक्ष्मी करके।
So this is the Ramon Magsaysay Award, which is given by I think Philippines.
वो क्यों दे रहे हैं इसको?
International award
इंडिया
है.
के IPS को।
International award.
तो अरविंद केजरीवाल को क्यों?
Long before he entered politics. The only Indian to win the Nobel Prize in Physics.
बाबा ने इसलिए. C.V. Raman.
So that is Sir C.V. Raman. He fundamentally answered the question, पानी नीला क्यों होता है, समुद्र का पानी नीला क्यों होता है?
कलर है.
अच्छा हुआ साइंस में कंटिन्यू नहीं किया तूने.
हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन मिक्स हो जाता
The first black American to win the Nobel Prize for Literature.
है. ब्लैक
Oh,
आर्थर एश.
even if I don't know, you can easily guess the answer.
Yeah. Except for two. Two are confusing, but then
Okay, I can guess
So
which
the
one is
peace
confusing.
guy.
the first and the third are not confusing.
So Martin Luther King
Peace.
is activist,
Yeah.
was, and Nelson Mandela not American. First of all, he's South African.
But black.
And Arthur, all of them are black. Arthur Ashe was a legendary tennis player. Arthur Ashe was a legendary tennis player. So the only thing left is Toni Morrison. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award is for what?
लिंग्विस्टिक्स क्या होता है?
Languages.
So thank you.
So this is science.
साइंस देखो राइट है.
And services to development in cinema, the highest award in India is on whose name?
दादा साहब.
They are literally called the Dada Saheb Phalke Awards. Never heard of the Dada Saheb Phalke Awards? वो सुना होगा, माणिकचंद गुटका फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड, बट द एक्चुअल नेशनल अवार्ड्स दादा साहेब फाल्के अवार्ड्स. माणिकचंद गुटका, लक्स, कोजी अंडरवेयर, ये वो स्पॉन्सर्ड फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड्स. अवार्ड के नाम के आगे 15-20 स्पॉन्सर के नाम पहले लेते हैं, बट द ट्रू नेशनल अवार्ड्स आर द दादा साहेब फाल्के अवार्ड्स. तो बनियान को भी इनरवेयर ही बोलते हैं. हाँ, तू बड़ा एग्जामिन कर रहा है कौन क्या पहनता है नहीं पहनता है.
मैच देख रहा था मस्त में, वो बनियान पहन के आता है.
Pollen grains in plants are produced in what?
How's it fruit?
Come on, ये तो बेसिक है. Oxireductases, transferases, hydrolases, lyases, isomerases, and ligases are all what?
Easy.
I didn't it. I know this.
बहुत easy.
Moles.
Yep, they're all enzymes. Any ACE is an enzyme. Pollination by wind is also known as what? इसको अभी IAS घोषित कर दो. Anemophily, hydrophily, zoophily और entomophily. ना पता हो तो भी लैंग्वेज के बेसिस पे आंसर कर सकते हैं इसको.
Anemophily. सही में वो निकला.
हाँ तो और क्या होगा? Hydro is water, zoo is animals, and ento is insects. Entomology. Pulses are a good source of कर दे हमारा पहला ही ऑप्शन है.
पहले से ही आंसर भूल गया मैं.
So nice. ये सारे जिम ब्रोस को पता होगा इसमें क्या होता है?
आप हो जिम आप हो जिम
Define gym.
मतलब do you work out as with weights and है protein
Please tell me you are kidding. फिर भी कार्बोहाइड्रेट वाले 3 तो नमूने हैं.
Yeah.
It's
Obvious.
Oxygen in our blood is transported by a protein named what? Easy है.
पता है नहीं
Hemoglobin transfer.
Collagen. नहीं, collagen.
हाँ
आजकल तो टीवी के एड्स में इतने सारे वर्ड्स आते हैं.
Hemoglobin.
You know what is collagen?
हाँ वो
Collagen is
blood
skin
clotting
का,
के लिए
हाँ?
blood clotting
Hemoglobin blood clotting के लिए होता है.
हाँ
Myoglobin and other things. Collagen is not clotting. Thrombocytes are for clotting. And where is keratin found?
hair
And nails.
and nails.
myoglobin क्या होता है
Myoglobin, it's also one of the components of blood.
चीटिंग कर रही है सारा राइट आ रहा है
Past कर रहे
Jeev Milkha Singh.
हाँ अपना
हैं. Javelin.
रनिंग
I knew that. Movie देखी है मैंने.
भाग मिल्खा भाग
This is not that person.
है
तुमने वही guess किया.
और
Jeev Milkha Singh is the son of Milkha Singh, the flying Sikh.
हॉकी खेलता है
And Jeev Milkha Singh is famous for golf. Because everybody knows Milkha Singh. Jeev Milkha Singh is the son of Milkha Singh.
Golf कौन खेलता है?
Jeev Milkha Singh.
Very boring.
And he's an international level player. How many players are there in a kabaddi team?
सब्स्टिट्यूट्स इनके ना फिर भी आंसर
जैसे क्रिकेट टीम में हम सब्स्टिट्यूट इनके नहीं बोलेंगे. क्रिकेट में 11 प्लेयर्स होते हैं बोलते हैं. So there are 7. 3-2-2 का फॉर्मेशन होता है.
आप खेलते थे कबड्डी
हाँ?
कबड्डी खेलते थे
बिल्कुल.
क्या बात
सस्ताest game ever.
My mom
Best
is a
मजा.
No,
national player.
no equipment required.
So her mom is a national player in kabaddi.
Great. Fantastic.
Volleyball, kabaddi, and for volleyball, she was going internationally, but she was pregnant with me, so she left.
तेरी वजह से, सब तेरी वजह से, सब तेरी वजह से.
बैडमिंटन
The term tea is connected with what?
गोल्ड
Golf होना चाहिए, not gold. But tea क्या है? Spelling mistake. But badminton, bridge and polo में tea क्या होता है? Golf में होता है tea. Golf, it's golf, golf. Spelling mistake.
गोल्फ का सुना बना दी
Golf जब when you hit the ball, ball को जिस छोटे डंडे पे रखते हैं, that's called a tee. Literally starting a golf game is called teeing off. Queensberry rules. What are Queensberry rules? Has anybody taken PE as a subject? 11th, 12th में?
Painting दिया है sir.
ये तो इजी है फेंसिंग लिख के लो
Boxing.
So Queensberry rules are in boxing. The Duchess of Queensberry. Ashes is associated with which sport?
F1 क्रिकेट
इसका तो स्पेसिफिक डिटेल्स पूछना चाहिए.
England and Australia.
So the cricket test series between England and Australia is known as the Ashes. You know why it is called the Ashes? So once they burnt the bat and put it in the cup, from there they called it. I don't know how true it is. They say that's one version of the story why it is known as the Ashes. Who developed the polio vaccine?
J. Poppins. Jonas Stock. Beard. It's a bad word.
So it's Jonas Salk who invented the polio vaccine. You know what John Logie Baird, J.L. Baird invented? Something which all parents hate.
Oh,
The television. Okay, nowadays nobody sees a television, but na, हमारे time पे television, the idiot box. So the TV was invented by John Logie Baird. What is the chemical name for vitamin B?
बी के भी 3 पार्ट होते हैं
12.
नहीं
B1, B2, B12.
Ribose
वही
acid.
हाँ 1, 2, 1, 2 and 12 भी होते हैं.
1 2 3 होते हैं
So it's called thiamine.
ये तो कॉलेज का केमिस्ट्री होगा.
नहीं
9th, 10th, 11th, एटलीस्ट 11th तक तो आ ही जाता है. 9th, 10th में भी आता होगा. लेकिन आजकल तो इतना टीवी में प्रोडक्ट्स का बोलते हैं तो
थायामाइन तो कभी नहीं सुना.
तूने नहीं सुना होगा.
राइट है? नहीं था बस.
The first Indian actress to be nominated to the Rajya Sabha.
दीपिका पादुकोण.
ये किस जमाने में हुआ?
बच्चन वाली जयप्रदा है
हाँ?
है ही नहीं, none of the above.
नहीं, जया बच्चन was जया भादुरी. Her maiden name was भादुरी.
हेमा मालिनी वही ना, वो कैंटारो.
Oh God, these guys are so old that you refer to them by something else. Hema Malini is Basanti.
वो पंजाब के ऐड में आती है. कैंटारो सबसे शुद्ध पानी.
Wife of Dharmendra, stepmom to Sunny Deol and Bobby Deol, mother to Isha Deol and Ahana Deol,
या वी नो
and actress in so many super hit movies. But Nargis Dutt was the first one. Nargis Dutt's
संजय दत्त
wife of Sunil Dutt, mother of Sanjay Dutt. First recipient of the Bharat Ratna in 1954.
राजा जी.
Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, known as C. Rajaji. The first one was C. Rajaji. The awards conferred by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, given annually for creditable effort in film direction, is also known as what? So it's not the Oscars. The Oscars are the American Academy Awards.
पर टोनी नहीं तो.
Are Tonys even American?
बट फिल्म्स के लिए होता है ना.
Like I think Tonys are British. Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, and Tonys.
गोल्डन पाम इसका हो.
Hmm?
गोल्डन पाम.
Golden Palm, I think, is for advertising. Palm d'Or, Golden Palm, I think, is for advertising.
ये भी राइट है.
The company that has acquired interest in different industries by taking over or merging with other companies is known as what? So this is called a coalition is nothing but a joint group of things. Collateral is what you give when you take a loan or something. The first Dadasaheb Phalke Award who received it. Dada Saheb Phalke Award, of course, National Indian Awards for movies. So Devika Rani was the first one to get it. The command from a superior officer or a judge to a subordinate, right, given to a person to act in the name of another is known as what? Legal term.
सूट्स में देखा था
Mandamus is name of the writ, but the order itself is called a mandate. First woman नहीं woman होना चाहिए to climb Mount Everest. Woman.
लड़की का नाम संतोष क्या था
It's a unisex name in India. You have both males and females with the name. Yep.
ड्राइवर का नाम सही में
किसके?
मेरे
One of my very close friends is also Santosh, male.
लड़की का
But yeah, Santosh is also a female name. Anyway, Hunko Tabe of Japan was the first woman. Bachendri Pal was the first woman from India, and Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman in space from Russia. The energy of food is measured in what units?
जूल्स बुशल क्या होता है
It's a unit of counting. Bushels of corn होता है. Crops का bushels होता है. What is Kelvin?
टेम्परेचर
So both calories and joules are energy, but for food specifically, you call them calories. Five permanent members of the Security Council. Name them.
Wasn't Japan also part of the?
India was supposed to be, but our leader gave it away to China. नहीं आप ले लीजिए.
Who was the leader?
Nehru, I think. The branch of science that studies cells. So it's supposed to be cytology. Entomology is अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले बोला is the study of insects. The first foreigner to receive the Bharat Ratna. Homi Adjania is a famous Indian movie director. And it was Frontier Gandhi, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. The electron was first identified by whom? Physics में आता ही है. The entire experiment is described in books.
Pudding wala.
No, the
हाँ,
goal.
पहले
हाँ,
JJ
मतलब पहले थॉमसन ने किया, बाद में
हाँ,
रदरफोर्ड ने
Thomson's
किया.
was the pudding model and Rutherford was the
वो gold वाला
gold foil
social
experiment.
Nice.
हाँ ये chemistry में पढ़ा था.
First Indian to be awarded the Oscar for lifetime achievements in cinema.
उसको नंबर मिलता रहता है. स्टूडेंट को मिलता रहता है.
Bhanu, eh? No, that's wrong. The answer is Satyajit Ray. Bhanu Athaiya never got for lifetime achievement. She got it for costume design.
हाँ हमने discuss किया है.
हाँ. So, the correct answer is Satyajit Ray on this one. I got one answer wrong here. Huh?
He was a famous director.
Bengali film director, famous for Apu trilogy, Pather Panchali.
राज कपूर को नहीं मिला कभी.
Oscars? He was a great film director and actor, but Oscar level nahi thi. He was more popular, I mean, in terms of mass public. Satyajit Ray was famous for his arty party style.
He has a statue of him in Switzerland also, Raj Kapoor.
The entire trope of chiffon sarees on the Swiss Alps. Chalo. Done. Meet again at 1:30.